Hey guys, welcome to AFTERBUZZ. I'm your girl Kristen Kelly, and we have Mr. Carter on the panel today, and this is the finale. Oh.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Girls who like to play rough, step in my face, say you're gonna get touched. Bad girls who like to talk tough, don't you wish you could roll with us? I'm bad, but I look so good. Step in my face, so I wish
I wonder who wrote this thing. So
I know.
I wonder if it was one of the former bad girls.
I don't know. Can you just like imagine that meeting of like all like the producers, and they're like, okay, what would young people want? Like the very first season, you know, they were like, okay, bad girls, yeah. I like this one. Okay, so Bad Girls Club episode 10. So we have Mr. Carter.
What's going on, Kristen?
Hi, and I'm your girl Kristen Kelly, and Jesse is not with us today. Oh, make sure that you tweet him and harass him.
Yeah, please harass him.
Okay, so we start this episode off with Christina and her $5, which is like the most petty and stupid thing I've ever seen on TV. But what's really funny about it is that I think she needs that $5 so that she can buy another dress. Because she wears the same red dress in every episode and in every interview. Because somebody posted and they were like, have you like noticed that Christina wears that same red dress in every episode? And I was like, well, you know, it could be editing.
Well, now let me ask this.
It's not editing. That bitch was wearing it as her outro outfit.
Do they give budgets to you guys? I mean, do they give you guys some type of stipend or anything?
They give you money, but when I was on the show, I was paying at least $2,000 a week for clothes because I was going to BB and because I was wearing something new. If you watch my like season, please, I was wearing something new every like moment. I was like, once in a lifetime opportunity. Not gonna be caught like that
on national television.
Yeah,
right?
I mean that's like if you don't want to be like stingy one time in your life, like that's like, you know, girl, you gotta have your hair did, your nails did, your eyelashes, your eyebrows, your outfits. Okay.
Poor Christina.
So Christina is obsessed with her $5. And Amber is like so annoying to me and like so crazy. And then like talking about like throwing the photos. She's like, if they want to throw photos, we'll throw photos back. I'm like, dude, take your like post-traumatic stress ass and go somewhere else. Cause this is like not the time. Like she's just too much for me.
Her both Amber and Asia. I've
Amber,
seriously
Asia,
become at a loss for words for especially them two. Yeah, right.
Just like unbelievable. Like the
Speechless, y'all,
OGs, like
speechless.
the OGs in this season were all weak as hell, like from the beginning. But these three particularly were so weak, but they were so brave when security was there. You know, like, girl, security's there. They're like, oh, blah, 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 like, hold me back. Security's not there. They're like, da, 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 hiding behind each other. Like, I'm sorry, but you're like weak as fuck, and like everybody sees it, and you just made a fool of yourself on national TV.
Oh, well, thank God for the season being over, huh? Now they don't have any more time to make fool of themselves.
Oh, and so tonight's phone number to call in is 424-256-1729, and we're gonna take a caller right now. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Hey, I'm David from Cali.
Hi,
What's going on,
David from
David?
Cali. Okay, so we're talking about how the OGs are weak, and we're talking about how all of the replacements are awesome. Do you feel the same? Or?
Boring as hell.
Good.
So,
Cheers to that. I'm glad that you agree. Just,
okay, so I'm saying, I commented on Twitter saying, replying saying that Christina looked like Elmo on crack.
I mean, that's a very true statement. I didn't see that, but that's hilarious.
In that red dress.
And that red dress with her red face and her red hair. Like,
Right?
Jesus, we need to get like a pope, or we need to get some kind of religious figure out here to like bless her.
Freaking someone started a GoFund for Christina with their $5 to get some
Okay,
food.
you know how that started? So my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna comment below so you guys will see it. You can like go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. So
Yeah,
on my
comment below
so
and
on my
debate.
YouTube channel, I posted because I wasn't here last week, so I made my own video and posted it on my YouTube channel. And people were commenting because I said in my video, I was like, we need to start a GoFund. No, I was like, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for Christina to get her $5. 3 different people started GoFundMes because I said that and tweeted at me. I was like, I love you guys. You
Y'all
guys are
need to
amazing.
tag Christina. Somebody
I
tag
know.
Christina.
Please, let's. No, but we really gotta get that
Let's be
GoFundMe to
petty
get her a new
Bettys and tag
dress.
Christina.
So, what do you think about Suzu and Hanan?
The Hanans.
Hanan.
So Jesse called them.
Don leaving.
What do you think about them leaving?
Oh, they for sure went out with a bang. Someone needed to put Christina in her place.
Yeah, she's weak as hell.
And it was annoying how Amber was talking about, all they do is jump people, but all Amber did was jump people.
Oh my god, I know, totally. We're gonna get to that in a sec, but yeah, like, I have a lot to say on that issue. But thank you so much for calling. What's your handle on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want?
My Twitter is dlopez4859. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. Thank you so much, David. Have a great night. Bye.
You too.
Okay, so soon I'm like so bad at saying their names, and they're my favorite, so it makes me
Call them the Hanans.
so the Hanans. They go to the hotel, and then Christina Christina is in no position to talk shit about anybody's body. It's like she is the classic person who is being bullied. You know, it's like if people, you know, they say like people bully people that are, you know, bullied. Christina is in no way, shape, or form. Okay, about her weight, I'm sorry, girl, but like you have a big weight problem, but because of her weight and because of her like parenting, girl, look at your parents. Like you have no right to talk about anybody, and she's coming at them about their parenting and their weight. I was like, honey, you are the teapot.
Right.
You are the
kettle
teapot.
black.
Yeah, like, girl. Oh my
It's
God.
them protein shakes.
I know,
Come
and
on, Christina.
I mean, dude, just there's a whole lot of something. But then, okay, so she's like, would not stop with the $5. So, Asia, you know, is talking about how they are like, I don't know. They're just all so stupid. I can't. My notes are like, I hate them. So when the
Hanans.
when half of the Hanans goes to talk to Christina was so lame as fuck. Like when Amber and Asia, and they're like, they're just standing there, and she's like, they only know how to jump. Well, okay. Well, first of all, before the fight happens, was this the point where they jumped her, or they said they jumped her
On the stairs? We're still talking about the $5.
I don't know. Okay, so what half of them, she goes to talk to Christina, and she's like, you know, saying that she's lame, and they're all talking about they only know how to jump people. But who has jumped anybody? Like,
No
these
one has
girls,
jumped anybody.
I don't think that these girls know what it means to be jumped. Because if you're jumped, believe me, you know what it means to be jumped.
That part.
So the fact that they were like, oh, they only know how to jump people. Okay, I've never seen one of them jump somebody. I've never seen, if they've done anything, they've run up on you. You know the difference, right? So you see somebody with your eyes when they run up on you. You know what is to be jumped? It's when multiple people jump one person. Just to like clarify.
Jumped is what happened to Elise, y'all.
That is what
That's
happened
jumped.
to Elise.
That's
Like, and I
jumped.
did a poll. I even tweeted, like, who is the bad girl that was tweeted the most? You know what people said? Not one person said this season. Not one person said anybody from this season. Because nobody's been jumped. Okay, so we're going to take another caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you from? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Oh my God, Kristen! Alex from Florida!
Hi, Alex! Alex, you're my fave.
Everyone.
Hi, Alex. Okay, so Alex, we were just talking about how they were talking about how they, that the Hanans only jump people, that they only jump. Like, what do you think about that? Of them saying
my
that?
God.
How infuriating that they said that.
I was literally, I almost jumped out of my bed to strangle my TV because that's the best that I could do. Like, are you guys serious? Do they not remember that they like jumped the Ghost Twins? Like,
Oh yeah, you're
can we
right.
Talk about jumping.
That's
Can we
when
just
someone
talk
gets
about
jumped.
that?
That is when someone gets jumped. I mean,
Are you kidding?
yeah,
Ugh,
it's just
I can't.
that bothered me so much. I was like, what? How the hell are you gonna say that somebody that all they want to do is jump you? No one's jumped you. They've been straightforward to your face, and it's been something that you did that made them want to do that. AKA Christina talking shit about her kid. Well, of course they're gonna come at you. If you were talking shit about my sister's kid, of course I would come at you.
Yeah,
but
that's
they
a
didn't.
boundary you don't cross.
Yeah,
You don't talk
but
about somebody's children.
it's the same
You know
amount
what,
of
though?
people.
I'd be salty too if I got ran over like Amber fucking did. And man went right through her like a train.
Well,
that was hilarious.
We kept going back and like watching it over again because I couldn't stop laughing.
Because she looked scared.
Because, oh my God, Christina, I just want you to know, Christina, first of all, I hope you get your face bashed in at some point in your life because I hate you. Second of all, when you went like, when you were like, oh, like, go back to your kids, all tough. And then she hid. And then after she hid, she got her ass beat. And then after she got her ass beat, which I wish the security wouldn't have been there because I wish she really would have, like, because she needs like a good lesson in ass beating. She then talked shit again. It literally was talk shit, hides, get beats, talk shits again. Like, it's, you don't learn. She doesn't learn.
I wonder, now, did Angela see any of this? Do when you get sent to a hotel, do you think that they get to see what's going on in the house, or they just completely don't know?
No,
like,
they don't know what's going on.
Man,
I mean,
that sucks. So she's not gonna find out until the reunion. Then.
Angela's. I mean, I'm sure like sister like told her, but yeah, she won't see that. I mean, please, do you think they don't care about these girls? These girls are like reusable. These girls are not. If you go into this house, like anybody who wants to go into this house in the future, you take care of yourself, and that is it. Like, don't think that these producers care about you. Don't think that they care about your well-being. They don't. Okay,
that's
like,
too, y'all.
Yeah, it's like these, you know, they don't care. So
that's laughable too. Because come on now, after everything that all these girls have been through with every single season, including you, Kristen, how they did you before you left on your last day. Like, no, I can't with these producers. I can't really.
Well, it was different producers when I was there. But I mean, you know, it's just, it's a TV show. It's like these people, it's not one person that's controlling this. It's a big, you know, there's people that are.
It's a panel.
It's a lot of people, you know, and it's like, they all have, this is a job to them. So you have to remember that, you know, it's like, I mean, they're not going home lighting a candle for you.
And they're going home over a chair being thrown. Did we not see what direction that chair went?
Okay. Okay.
Right, it didn't go nowhere.
So that production meeting. Okay, and then I'm sorry to like talk about my season so much, but if you watched it, you saw that I threw everything under the sun. Like
really
I threw everything.
Kristen was the
like
queen
if there, like
throwing drinks,
I had
everything,
so many
y'all.
temper tantrums. Like if it was you threw someone like something at someone, like you went home, I would have been. Do you understand how many times I threw things? Like I was insane.
My favorite was Erica came in one day and you were just really upset over something. And all of a sudden, you just started grabbing like trays and just like
yes,
like
I was insane.
Kristen, your season was popping. Shout out to Kristen's season, y'all. Her season was popping.
Shout out to 23-year-old Kristen who had no ambitions and didn't care about what she looked like on TV. Like, but that was really because they grab, like security grabs you. So a lot of these girls when they're throwing shit, it's because if somebody is talking shit to you, like. Honestly, because I experienced this, if someone has done something to you that makes you so unbelievably angry and you're like the Hulk and you just want to kill them and then security is blocking you and blocking them, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna throw something at them, you know? That's what the Claremont twins last season.
Between Amber throwing those pictures, or not Amber, Hanan throwing those pictures at them, then Angela point blank having a clear shot at Hanan's face with the glass.
Right.
And maliciously, okay, I would have to say that somebody taking a glass and throwing a glass at someone's face, even if they were a little drunk, is a malicious act. But if you take a picture frame, you don't automatically think, oh, I'm going to throw that and it's gonna, but yeah, of course, you know, accidents could happen. I mean, nobody's right for throwing anything, and I definitely don't condone that, but it's like,
AKA Brandy throwing a panini maker. Like,
yes. Well, she actually, there was like knives and stuff in that too. I think they stopped having knives because of that. But it's just the whole thing with like I mean, stuff's changed, you know? Like on my season, if girls like touched each other, they would get thrown out. And now it's like you can hit each other. Now it's like you can hit each other. You throw like a doily at somebody, you're out. So I don't know. Okay, so when Jamie was crying, that made me so sad.
Yeah, because she missed
too.
the Hanans.
Them leaving just was my everything.
I know. They were my favorite. Okay, well, thank you so much for calling in, but we have to get somebody else, Alex. I know you're like my favorite, and I wish you could be here the whole time.
I love you guys. Oh, and real quick before I do go, did you guys see on the sneak peek for the reunion when Diamond went to go hit Olivia?
Yeah, I said that to Kristen. I was like, yo,
wait,
that was a point blank punch.
How what the hit was?
That was the weakest hit ever.
But it was
I don't think she really wanted to like really
yeah,
like
but did you see how she did that? I was like, that was like a dude on steroids. like just her action. I'm like, was she was getting ready for this at the gym?
Yeah, I really
It
hope
was
she didn't.
too funny.
Oh.
But all right, then, you guys. I'll call you guys next week for the reunion.
Yeah.
Love you.
Oh, give them your
Alrighty.
Instagram.
Oh, girl, bye. I don't like any of that. I think I got you with you on my Instagram, and that's all I need.
All right. Okay, bye.
All right,
Love you
good
guys.
one.
Bye. Love you. Okay, so when the Hanans, they did more than like everyone in this entire show, and they were
And they
there
were only
for
here for what, 2-3 episodes?
Yeah, they were here for like nothing, and they were. I couldn't even remember. I forgot about Diamond when I was like watching that preview. I was like, oh right, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
It's like they were. These girls were good. Like I loved them, and having them leave, that was just like, oh my god. But all their adjectives were so funny. Like you short haired.
Oh my God. I mean,
you
it was
know.
nonstop.
That was funny as hell.
I don't even want to say all the things that she was saying,
That
y'all.
was
But if
so
y'all watch the
funny.
episode, you already know.
That was some good adjectives. Okay, so we're taking another caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
This is Brent from Philly.
What's up,
Hey. Okay, so we're talking about Christina. She needs to get her face bashed in. Well, that's pretty much what I think. It's personal opinion. But but who do you not particularly like in this season so far?
I guess the OGs because they look so weak when
you.
what they call the girls, the Rat Sisters. When they got some backup, oh my God, they got like so quiet. Like
I know.
like,
So
even when they was like fighting Christina, like if it was like it was the girls from Philly just fighting Christina, like jumping her, they all would have jumped at those girls. But when Hanan and the other big girl did it, it was just like they didn't do nothing. I was just
when
like, what?
Asia and Amber and Christina were in their Jeep going to the charity thing, did you just like really secretly want them to just crash off of like the highway? 'Cause I couldn't have been the only one who was thinking that.
It would have been the most interesting thing that happened to them all season.
Oh my
But
god.
but I was trying to figure out like why was they wearing the freaking dresses to charity event? Like they was like, we're gonna drop this money off in our wait, Kristen, did you see when Christina hit her butt chin with the money when they took the picture?
No.
That was a quick
Like she put the money on front of her butt chin. And like I was like, oh my God, she was trying to hide it.
She should never have brought that up, or her sister should never have brought that up, because I would never have noticed either. But she can get that filled in, girl. Like you could
And her
easily get that
sister's
filled
the one
in.
that put it up for the world.
I know. It's
No,
like
you know what I hate? I hate how. Well, I hate it on both. Like the Hanan sisters, I like them, but I hate how they kept calling like Christina like fat and out of shape, and I was looking at them like y'all not in the best shape either.
I don't think any of these girls should be calling anybody fat, but I felt like Christina.
It was calling them ugly. I'm like, they're not the best looking either.
But I feel like Christina
was
I feel like Christina was calling them fat more than anybody else, and I was like, girl, like, I mean I'm not saying that I'm like, I'm not saying I'm like anything like spectacular, but I wouldn't be calling everybody like fat.
Was hanging out the whole time.
Just she looked pregnant when she was leaving the house. But I mean, drinking all the time, like that pays a toll on you. Like you gotta understand that. We all have to understand. These girls are in a house. There's no TV. There's no music. They have a computer, but it's like a huge screen. I mean, really, all they have to do is drink. Like that's really all you have to do. So I understand.
Protein shakes.
Yeah. So
right. I was gonna say, and them protein shakes.
I understand her weight gain. I get it. But yeah. But thank you so much for calling. What is your Instagram handle or Twitter or whatever?
Just Brent _.
Cool. Thank you so much, Brent, for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, so when Christina was telling them how much money that she raised, that to me was like, I almost died, because Christina literally made $20, right? Was it? I think she said it was 30, but wasn't it like $24.50 that she made? And
Christina
that was
must have didn't make much of anything
and that was
with that outfit she had on.
I know, and that was charitable. That man who gave that $24.50, he was charitable for doing that. And that was probably a production person, because they were like, hey, we got to get this like off we got to get this, auction off.
It'll be interesting to know how much everybody made, though.
Oh, they said how much they made.
Everybody, though?
Yeah, on the last episode, they said how much each girl made.
What did they make?
I think Asia was $500.
Oh,
Amber,
nice.
they all were like a few $100s, but that's where all of the money went from tonight to that. But yeah, when she was talking, it was just so funny to me that Christina was the one who was telling them how much charity money that they had
And
raised.
she made the less
I'm like,
of the
girl,
amount,
I would you should not. I mean, that was horrible. I felt bad for her.
Well, shout out to the cause, though.
Yeah, shout out to the cause. I mean,
Shout out
it's
to
good
the
that they're,
cause,
it's
yeah.
good that they're doing something, but Like,
But Christina,
you're not the spokesperson with your 2450. You know, like, girl, calm down. And she's like, we raised so much money. You didn't raise it. Like, you raised 2450. Most of that money was raised by people that you don't like and you think are trash. Well, girl, apparently no one else thinks they're trash. Sorry.
Boop.
Okay, so Christina talking shit about Jazz and Jamie. Like, girl, like, she's just such a bully. And it's like, when she was going after all them, I'm like, so sorry, I can't stop talking about Christina, but that was like everything that was going on tonight. She was just like such a bully. And then like when Jazz and Jamie, like, they really are the prettiest bitches in the house. I mean, with the 5 of them left, I think their personalities make them the best looking.
Because they were the most authentic. I think they were real. They came on the show for what the show was about. They came on the show to turn up and be bad girls. That's what it was about. So that's what they did. I feel like they came and they turned up, turnup.com, and it was what it was. Good show, Jamie and Jasmine.
Yeah. So we're gonna take another caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, it's Montana, and I'm from Bellflower, California.
Hi,
Hello,
Montana. I
Montana.
love that name, Montana.
Thank you.
So, Montana, do you think that Dr. Laura helped any of these girls?
That's a good question.
Of anything, I feel like maybe it was probably kind of like Christina and Angela's relationship as sisters, you know? I don't know, like, in my best opinion, like, I kind of think that she helped them other than, what's her face, Asia and Amber.
But I don't think that Asia and Amber really, like, had anything.
Right, I don't think that they had a sister
I really don't think
thing
so either.
either.
Because, like, honestly, it's like, throughout the whole season, I barely even saw them in the therapy room with
Correct.
therapists, you know?
Very true. But do you think that the whole thing with Christina and Angela was more for show? Like, do you really think that they're like buddy and hanging out? And...
By all means, no. I mean, for me,
I don't think
personally,
so.
yeah.
No, I really don't think so.
I just think they have like very fake personalities. So I feel like everything they were saying then, they were like Christina was like, "You've helped us so much." Like, oh, like, girl.
I think in the beginning, Christina was like, she needed some of the help, but I think towards the end it was more fake because, you know, she just, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, they kind of confuse me, those two. Those two. They really do.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for calling in. What's your handle on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want?
On Instagram, it's Montana King 199.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Montana.
Thank you.
Have a great
Okay,
night.
bye.
Let's take another caller. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Hey, it's Gino from Maryland.
Hi, Gino. Familiar voice up in here. So, Gino, so we were just talking about Dr. Laura. Do you think, so Montana thinks that Dr. Laura, you know, kind of did help these girls a little bit. Do you think that Dr. Laura is even needed on this show?
Yeah, I don't think she's needed. I think that the whole show is pretty much like a setup for, like, I think she wants to do Fix My Sister or something. So, you know, she's trying to do, like, get on the sister season so she could have another spinoff for herself. Like, you know how it was at first, they added Dr. Laura, and that's when they introduced their little parents' weekend, too. All of a sudden, there's Fix My Mom.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
Spinoff.
I don't know.
So,
I do
I
not
really
know.
didn't like the show, like, when they added her on there. I mean, I could see the benefit of it, but
They don't do
it should be...
Yeah, they don't do like enough of it. It's either you should have Dr. Laura in there like every episode doing like big things with these girls, or you should do something else.
Or give her her
definitely. And I
give her
thought
a
it was
spinoff.
they kind of broke the format because on this one they rarely showed her with all the girls. Like at least in the past seasons they showed every girl do the meeting.
Very true. Okay, Gino. Well, thank you so much for calling. What's your handle on? I feel like I should know this by heart, but on Instagram.
It's okay. Yeah, it's the BVC.15 spelled out.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so. Did you like a bunch of my boyfriend's pictures?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I'm the one that thinks.
Yeah, you know, 'cause he doesn't go on like Instagram or anything. Like I'm normally the one who posts stuff on his, and he was like, we're at dinner, and his like phone was like blowing up, and I'm like, who is messaging you? And then he's like,
I'm so sorry.
no, I don't care. But he was like, BGC 15, just like every picture of that I had, and I was like, good. I was like, make sure that's not like some bitch on there. I was like, what is going on? Who is texting you?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, that's my BGC page. I have my personal page is the Gino Bino.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, we should remember that because that's catchy. Well, thank you so much, Gino.
All right, thanks.
So how much time do we have left? Do we have a timer? How much
Yeah,
time do we have left in the
sometimes
show?
They'll put it up there for us. Hey, but shout out to Gino for the spam for spam. No,
Yes, no, thank you for spamming my
that's
boyfriend.
what's up, Gino.
Thank you. Oh, perfect. Thank you for spamming. No, and I have been, okay, so on my Snapchat, you should do this too. I've been doing this because like all the young kids are, when I say young, like 13-year-olds, where they're like, hey guys, just put a picture up on my Snap or up on, just on my, the gram, go like put these emojis, then I'll spam you. So I've done that to a few of my pictures and I got so many people that put the emojis, and then I went to their page and liked like 15 of their pictures and like commented a few times, and actually a few different people I was like, wow, that's so awesome, because you don't look at like all of the people that are following you, but when someone does that and you go to their page, it's like, wow, like I got to know like a lot more of you. So it's fun.
Yeah, shout out to social media. Social media is cool if you use it for the right reasons, I think.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Okay, so Christina and Angela are talking to Dr. Laura, and they're just so fake, and they're so like this, and blah, blah, blah. And I honestly I didn't believe any of that. Like, you said you didn't believe it.
Angela from day one. I mean, I've spoken very candidly on my feelings towards Angela. Unfortunately, I feel like Angela was the bully of the season, even though she wasn't on the entire season in the house. I felt like she was definitely the bully.
And her
she
sister.
earned the title. Christina, I don't necessarily agree with Christina. I feel like the only reason Christina would have been considered a bully is because she had to hold her ground because she didn't have her sister at the end. But in the beginning, if you were to put them two together, I'm pretty sure people would consider more Angela the bully, because even Angela was bullying Christina.
Yeah.
Even in the beginning. So it was kind of like,
yeah, she's like, you need to clean the house.
yeah,
You
like
need to
you're
do
such a
this.
fucking bitch, Christina. Like, remember when she said it when they were in the big balls and you know they kind of crashed. You're a fucking bitch, Christina, for real. Like, she was just mean, you know. But it is what it is, you know.
I feel like on the opposite like sides of the spectrum, like Christina is a mess. Like Christina is, you know, like looks bloated, drinks too much, doesn't eat the right food, like hair and makeup looks crazy, like doesn't pay much attention to her outfits. Like Christina kind of is like a train wreck. But then you have Angela, who is very well put together. Her body is snatched. She's like, oh my god, she's got a snatch waist. And then like her body looks amazing. You know, she works out every day. Like, you know, she eats the right foods. Like, you know, she has the nice clothes, takes care of herself, does her makeup, does her hair. So it's just very different, you know?
You don't have, but see, Angela doesn't have the personality to back it up.
Oh, no. Angela is a wet blanket. Yes, Angela is a wet blanket. She needs that hair and makeup and that good body because she does not have a personality.
Now, straight up, if I absolutely had to be friends with either Angela or Christina, I would be friends with Christina.
See, I would be friends with Angela because she can be manipulated easy. And I feel like Angela, if I was in the house with Angela, I would manipulate the fuck out of her. I would be like, oh girl, you're so beautiful. I would compliment her. I would be nice with her so that I had her numbers, you know, so that I had another person on my side. But would I trust her? No, of course I wouldn't trust her. But Christina is annoying as hell. She looks sloppy as hell. You want to really go to a club with Christina? Look at the way she looks.
But see, I'm not a clubber though, but I would be Christina friend for her. I feel like Christina's nicer than Angela, point blank period. I feel like she would be a more genuinely nicer person than Angela would be.
I agree with that. I totes agree. Okay, so we're gonna take another caller. Hello, what is your name and where are you from? Oh, we lost that person. Hello? Okay. Oh, new caller? Hello, what is your name and where are you from?
Hi there, I'm Yannick from Canada.
Ooh,
wow, Canada in the house.
Ooh,
okay.
Fancy. Fancy.
I can hardly even get oxygen here.
Oh, well, welcome.
Well, welcome.
Okay, I just watch it on the internet.
Oh, good. So what do you think about this season? Because this was the finale. Like, what is your all-over recap of everybody? Like, did you like this season? Did you like the cast? If you could say this was a good season or a bad season, what would you say?
I'd say this was at least like a bit better than average season. It was better than the past 3 seasons for sure. Like, it was better than Redemption. But one of the surprising things about this season is that they haven't kept consistent with the order. For example, when everybody was leaving the house, Jamie and Jazz left the house last, when normally the originals leave last. So that was a pretty surprising
I feel like they probably kept them last because they were fun, you know, get like a little bit more footage of them doing fun things.
And they wanted to keep them in the house with
but
Christina.
that's why it's so surprising, because normally your originals are always like the ones who are like being kept till the end, but this time the replacements were. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought the replacements were my favorite, except the millionaire.
Oh yeah, don't you think that? Okay, so you know the girls that were like, oh, we're the OGs, you know, what did she call them?
The old grannies.
The OG old ass grannies. When they were talking, I was like, oh my god, it's just like they really are like that.
Right.
So okay, let's just So when they were calling like the old ass like grannies and everything, just the shots of like the original girls, they were so boring. Like they're just boring people. Like, do you agree with that?
I don't necessarily think that they were boring. I just don't think
they were right for bad girls.
They were right for the cast. Yeah, I would think of them on somebody on Real World or something. Maybe like definitely Amber for sure, but like they weren't right for. I feel like Hanan and Susu, even though they were older, they were still like those are the type of girls you put in this show, not like Amber and Asia.
They were like real bad girls because like they like stood their ground, they defended themselves, and they were bad bitches. Like I feel like these other girls, like even the way that they didn't like how the other girls were like drinking, they didn't like how the other girls were being loud in the limo. Like Christina looked like a blow up doll when she was screaming, when she was like ha 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 ha, like imitating them.
I think Christina's actually the one who needs the most help on this show, because like the whole season she's crazy, and then at the end she says, oh, I've learned from every single experience I've had. No, you haven't.
Girl, you did not learn from shit. Like
she is just like red with envy and devilism.
I know. So when they were like taking all the suitcases when they were putting all their suitcases like downstairs, did you feel sad, or were you more like, okay, bye Felicia? Were you like happy or sad?
I was so happy all the originals were gone. I'm just like, leave. That's why I was actually like, even though the producers changed it, I was in agreement with what they did, because I'm like, I don't like the originals at all. Just keep the replacements.
I know. It was like, it's just weird to me. I'm not sure. Blah. It's like, ugh. So do a lot of people in Canada watch the Bad Girls Club?
I don't quite think so, just because I have to search on BGCT's page to go get the episode, and then I watch it 20 minutes before I come on here. Or try to call in for this.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy you got in tonight.
Yeah. By the way, your dress is really nice.
Oh, thank you. So what is your Instagram? I'm actually wearing pants under this. Shh.
Oh. Well, actually, I'm okay with staying on.
I wasn't going to rat you out, Kristen.
I was just happy I got on here.
Oh, well, thank you so much for calling.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
So when Amber was like, I'm just happy I'm gonna get out of this craziness, I'm like, girl, bye. Go read a book, go drink some tea, and go take your ass to some Pilates. Amber to me was just so boring. I didn't care. Her exit, when they were doing the little exit of them, I was like, I don't care. No one cares.
I don't care about none of their exits really, but Jamie and Jasmine, because they was twerking and they was turning up.
And the best part of the episode was when the mariachi band threw that $5.
Was everybody laughing or what? That was hilarious. I know Christina felt real stupid. Yeah, girl, thanks for popping off over $5.
She should feel stupid. Yeah. She looked like a damn fool. Oh my god, so stupid. It was when Judy took, was it Camila's eyelashes last season or the season before or something, or 2 seasons ago, and she was like, you need to give me $5, and Sarah's like, here, I'll give you $5. I'm like, thank you, Sarah, for clearing up this stupid fight. These girls are just ugh. You're on TV, right? So we're gonna take one last caller really quick. Hi, what's your name and where are you from? Hello? All right. What's your name and where are you from?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Joelle, and I'm from Chicago.
Hi, Joelle. You have a nice voice. So what do you think about Christina thinking she's such a bad bitch, and her last statement was, if I go out, I know that I was the toughest girl in the house. Do you think that's true?
No, not really. She be doing too much. I think she thinks too highly of herself sometimes.
She thinks way too highly of herself. I agree with that. So who is, or what's your favorite thing about this cast, or what is your favorite thing about or you think is going to be like about the reunion. Sorry, I weirded that. I just said that really very strangely. Just give me something that's your favorite about everything.
Well, I'm just ready for this reunion. Like, it seemed like it's gonna be popular and better than like the previous seasons because those were kind of dry.
Yeah, well, there's so many girls on this cast that I think it's going to be crazy. Who are you most excited about seeing at the reunion?
I don't really know. I just want to see everyone.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm sorry I would like wrap up. But what's your Instagram name or Twitter or whatever you want?
My Twitter is Joelle Plaza 3.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So when Jazz and Jamie were like drinking and they were dancing and she was like, I'm turn up. She was like, what are you gonna be, most remembered for? And she's like, I'm turnup.com.
Right. She was there for the turn up.
like,
She said I came for the turn up and they came and did. They came and did exactly what they was coming to do.
That was the turn up. Okay, so my predictions.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
I predict, well, to answer your question, I want to see Diamond and Olivia. If y'all know, I was a big fan of Diamond and Olivia until they started the lying thing. So I would love to see what they're going to have to say about their lies, because I know that's going to be a question that Tanisha's going to ask them. So I would love to see what they're going to have to say about that.
Okay, so I am hoping that there is a lot of turn up and there is a lot of craziness at the reunion, because I feel like there's so many girls that like it has to be good. It can't be like a snore fest like last year. I am really hoping that Angela gets her ass beat by the Hanans. The Hanans. That would be so awesome if Angela got her ass beat. Also, I think that it looked like Christina charged somebody, which is like really funny because I don't think she's got hands on her at all. Like, I don't think she can defend herself. So the fact that she kind of went up on somebody, I don't know. We'll see. Oh my God, I'm most excited about. I would love to see if the Ghost Twins came. That would I don't think they're gonna, but that would like make my life. I would be so excited if they came and they just like did something crazy. I don't even remember
what they look like.
They didn't show what they look like. They like blurred their faces. I have to Google it. But yeah, okay. So, Mr. Carter, how can they find you?
All right, y'all can follow me on all social media at Mr. Carter. Let me spell it. It's MISTRCARTER, one word.
And then you can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. And then my Instagram or my Snapchat is Miss Chris Kelly, or it's Miss Kristen Kelly. I don't know. You can look at my Twitter for that. And then I will also comment below with my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I post new videos all the time. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.
Peace, y'all.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.